Hello and welcome. Today we'll be discussing a fascinating concept that has gained a lot of attention in the world of work and wellness: psychological hardiness. This term refers to a person's ability to endure and even thrive in stressful situations, especially in the workplace. You may have heard of psychological hardness before or come across it in your own work life. It's especially important in fields like healthcare, where stress can be overwhelming due to the nature of work. In this session, we'll explore how psychological hardness can help individuals cope with workplace stress, how its core components, commitment, control, and challenge, help build resilience, and the strategies that can enhance one's hardiness. We'll also take a closer look at how this concept plays out in different job settings and where its limits may lie. Now let's start by defining psychological hardness. Imagine you're faced with a major work-related challenge, whether it's a tight deadline, dealing with a difficult coworker, or managing a heavy workload. Stress inevitably follows. Psychological hardness is a set of traits that help individuals manage and bounce back from this stress. It's not about avoiding the stress, but about learning how to handle it effectively. Hardiness is made up of three key components: commitment, control, and challenge. These elements work together to make individuals more resilient and able to thrive in stressful environments. Let's break each one of these down. Commitment. People with high levels of commitment are fully engaged in their work. They don't view their tasks as burdens, but as opportunities for personal and professional growth. They believe in the importance of their work and see it as meaningful. This mindset can significantly reduce stress because it encourages a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Control. This refers to the belief that you can influence the outcomes of your situation. When people feel they have control over their work environment, whether that's managing their time or making decisions, they're better able to navigate stressful situations. On the flip side, feeling powerless can significantly increase your stress. Control is about focusing on what you can change, rather than worrying about what's outside your control. And finally, challenge. Individuals with a challenge mindset see difficult situations as opportunities for growth rather than feeling threatened by challenges. They see them as chances to develop new skills and adapt. This perspective helps to reframe stress as a natural part of growth, making it easier to handle. Together, these three components help people become more resilient and handle stress more effectively. Now, how does psychological hardness help with workplace stress? You might be wondering, how exactly does this work in real life situations? Well, the answer lies in how these traits come into play in managing work stress. Take healthcare, for example. Healthcare professionals such as doctors, nurses, and support staff often face extreme stress. They work long hours, deal with high pressure situations, and encounter emotional strain daily. Yet some individuals seem to handle it better than others. Those with strong psychological hardiness are able to navigate these stresses without burning out. When a nurse is overwhelmed by a busy shift, they might rely on their commitment to patients and the importance of their role. This helps them push through difficult moments. If a doctor faces a challenging case, their control might come from knowing that they can make a difference by sticking to their protocols and trusting their training. Finally, healthcare workers with a challenge mindset might see difficult patient cases as opportunities to improve their skills rather than something to fear. So psychological hardness helps people in workplace not just thrive, not just survive stress, but also thrive in it. It can reduce burnout, improve job satisfaction, and even foster personal growth from challenging experiences. There's strategies to enhance psychological hardness. So how can you develop these traits in yourself or your team? Let's talk about a few strategies you can use to enhance psychological hardiness. Building a sense of purpose. One of the best ways to build commitment is by focusing on what matters most in your work. Ask yourself, what are the larger goals behind your daily tasks? Why does your job matter? For healthcare workers, This might be the opportunity to save lives or provide comfort to patients in need. When people see the importance of their work, it becomes easier to stay motivated, even during tough times. Fostering a sense of control. You can increase your sense of control by breaking down tasks into smaller, more manageable parts. If you're facing a large project or a partially stressful situation, take control by focusing on what you can change and delegating or deferring what you can't. Time management techniques like prioritizing tasks, creating a to-do list, or even taking short breaks can help you feel more in control and less overwhelmed. Reframing challenges. One of the most effective ways to handle stress is by challenging your perspective on it, or changing your perspective on it. Instead of seeing a stressful situation as something to fear, reframe it as a chance to learn and grow. This mindset shift can make even the most difficult circumstances feel more manageable. If you make a mistake or failure, view it as an opportunity for personal growth rather than a setback. Considering the limits of psychological hardness. While psychological hardness is a powerful tool for managing stress, it's important to acknowledge that it has its limits. Not all stressors can be managed through commitment, control, and challenge alone. Consider the extreme stressors faced by workers in high-pressure environments like healthcare. Even the most resilient person may struggle with emotional exhaustion after long periods of extreme stress. The constant exposure to trauma, loss, or burnout may eventually overwhelm anyone, regardless of how they try to maintain their hardness. Also, not every job environment is equally conducive to the strategies we've discussed. Some workplaces are inherently more stressful due to the factor like poor management, low staffing, or inadequate resources. In these environments, hardiness alone might not be enough to prevent burnout or mental health issues. It's also worth considering that some people naturally have more hardiness than others. Genetics, past experiences, and support networks all play a role in an individual's ability to develop resilience. So while hardiness is valuable, it's important to have support systems, adequate resources, and healthy work conditions to truly thrive in workplace. In conclusion, psychological hardiness offers a powerful framework for handling workplace stress, particularly in high stress environments like healthcare. By focusing on commitment, control, and challenge, individuals can build resilience and reduce negative impacts of stress. The strategies we discuss, such as building a sense of purpose, increasing control, and reframing challenges, are practical tools that can help enhance hardiness. However, it's crucial to recognize that hardiness is not a one-size-fits-all solution. Some stressors may be too overwhelming, and some job environments may limit the effectiveness of those strategies. Still, by developing hardiness, individuals can better navigate stress, maintain their well-being, and even grow from challenging experiences. Remember, managing stress is a journey, not a destination. By applying these concepts and strategies, you can take meaningful steps towards becoming more resilient in the face of workplace challenges. Thank you, and thank you for joining me today.